What is going on, guys? I'm about to break down a match that is highly anticipated and pretty much probably the hype of tomorrow. We got FaZe versus Spirit, basically Frozen and ropz versus Donk. I'm gonna give you guys some projections for every single player on this match. As a matter of fact, it's up here on the screen, but I know it might be a little confusing, so I'll explain it all to you in a second. I'm gonna break down what this whole projection sheet means and also how I got these projections, and I actually got 7 free picks for you guys in this matchup, man. Then that's 7 picks for you to decide whether you favor the overs, whether you favor a slammage, whatever it is you think may happen, man. I'm gonna give you guys the data and you guys can make your own decisions to build a slip off of it or build multiple slips off of it. So tons of value in this video, man. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. So right here we're looking at my projection sheets. These are the sheets I make every single day for CS2, and they've been proven to work, man. So right here what we got is we got the 3 map predictions that I think are gonna happen. This isn't necessarily meaning like map 1, map 2, and map 3, like the decider. It's more or less the map combinations I think we'll see. So I think FaZe will for sure pick Nuke. I mean, that's the only map they really have an advantage on Spirit on. And then the ones where I'm kind of like iffy about it is Spirit, man. They might either pick Mirage, that's their favorite map, they've been very dominant on it, or they'll go Overpass, a map that they 13-3'd FaZe last time, man. It was a blowout last time, so they might just go ahead and pick Overpass this time as their map pick. So basically what we did is we gave us the both possibilities that we could see happening, and we threw it in some map projections, created some projections for every player on both these maps, and then made the combinations up here. So you see how these are highlighted? These are the 2 columns that we want to pay attention to and just compare value across both combinations to give us the best value for each pick. Down here, you'll see we got the projected rounds, meaning that right here, it's a 13-8, right? 21 rounds, and then their kill per round averages on that map, plus their headshot percentage. So these are all their stats in the last 3 months against the top 20 competitions. So very valuable information here, very valuable data, and it should be pretty accurate, man, if they play to their stats tomorrow. So let's lock in. First, I'm going to start off with the FaZe side. I'm going to give you some good overs and some good unders. And looking at my man Brokey. Brokey's projected 25 kills across Nuke and Mirage, and then he's projected 29 across Nuke and Overpass. So he might have somewhat of a field day on Overpass, but like I said, last time Overpass was a 13-3. I don't think it's gonna be a 13-3 this time. I think it might be like a 13-7. You know, FaZe isn't gonna just get pushed to the side again. I hope not, but I'm sure they study their game and they're probably gonna lock in if they go Overpass. So 13-7 is what's projected here, 20 rounds, and he still falls under his line, man. 25 kills on Nuke and Mirage, and then 29 kills projected on Nuke and Overpass, and this is with 21 rounds projected and 20 rounds projected. So there's a lot of rounds there for him to pick up kills, but his KPR is still not keeping up, man. He's still projecting 2 kills under his line, which is 31, which would only be a push. Technically, he needs 32 to cash the over, so I'm really liking his under. That's why I got him highlighted red here. And just to top it off, if we look at his last performance on Nuke, he actually only got 9 kills on Nuke. So you drop 9 kills on map 1, man. I'm kind of worried for you when it comes to getting 32 kills to clear your line. Then you go to Mirage, he got 16. I mean, that's 25 kills, just like our projections suggest. And then if they go Overpass, last time they played Overpass, he actually only got 7. So this is the map that he's actually projected to get the most kills on, but against Spirit, he just couldn't find any kills, man. He was struggling. So obviously history might repeat itself, or maybe it might be a little more competitive, but nonetheless, there's definitely value in that under. So that's a good way to go if you're expecting FaZe to get pushed to the side again, or if you're just expecting a semi-competitive map where Brokey still flopped. Next guy we're gonna look at is actually Rain. Rain's projected 24 and 24. Now his line is at 26.5, meaning he needs 27, which is a little more sharp, but I mean, to be honest, it's still tons of value. There's like a 2.5 gap between his line and his under. So the projection is saying he's gonna get 24, 25 kills, right, across both combinations. And the reason why I really like this play is because it's consistent across both combinations. He's got a 24.46 and a 24.86 projected on both these map combinations. So there's tons of value there, and just the consistency alone. And if we look at his performances versus Spirit last time, man, this was a map that went 9 and 13. It pretty much went the distance. He only found 9 kills on Nuke, which is a map that I think we are going to see for sure. And then if you go Mirage, he got 12. So I mean, that's 21 kills, man. And then only 6 on Overpass. So there's tons of value on his over. Clearly he didn't match up well against Spirit, man. He didn't match up well against the Donk. So that's another valid under if you're looking at FaZe to be blown out. Rain and Brokey are pretty good unders. Pick your poison if you want to take a risk. Kerrigan, you see he's highlighted yellow, man. The reason why he's highlighted yellow is because yes, he projected under, but honestly lately on Nuke, he's had a 0.8 KPR in the last 2 games, so he might start popping off, man. And he has a really low line, so I'd kind of just fade him unless you believe in Kerrigan and you think he'll fry. That's probably a good over to take. I'm gonna go ahead and fade. That's why I left him yellow. Same thing with Frozen, but Frozen I actually kind of like a little more. He's projected 35 on Nuke and Mirage, which is our first map combination, which is I think is the most likely. So I do think he'll fly over that line. His line's actually at 30.5, so he needs 31. So this is giving you like a 4. 34.5 value on his over because he's projected 35 on Nuke and Mirage. But then where it gets a little iffy is overpass, man. If it goes Nuke and overpass, he's projected 29.06. But one thing I noticed with Frozen is he kicked on another gear when he played against Donk, man. He dropped 12 on Nuke, but then you go on Mirage, man, he got a big 23, so that would have cleared his line. And honestly, Nuke is one of his better maps. I could definitely give Frozen the benefit of the doubt and just accept that he got shut down by Donk that first time, but he might be able to read him better this time. And he's probably studied his game, so he's gonna come in and want to be competitive on his own map pick. And if he performs on the opponent's map pick like he did last time, I could definitely see him flying over his line, getting closer to 40 kills. But like I said, where it gets iffy is probably overpass because he did only get 8 kills, but once again, that was a 13-3. I think they will be more competitive on it, but if you believe in Frozen, man, that's probably a solid over to take. His line's actually not too high. I mean, Frozen's the type of player you can see with a 32, 33 kill line, and clearly he's at 30.5, so there is some value in his over. You could go ahead and take your own risks. But honestly, my favorite over on this whole FaZe squad is actually ropz, man, and you could go with his kills 32 and 29 projected on these map combinations, but honestly, man, I like his headshot line. He has a headshot line at 15.5, and he's got a 15.7 projected here on these weaker map picks, which would be Nuke and overpass. So I mean, that technically kind of clears if you round up, right? But then if they go Nuke and Mirage again, he's projected 18 kills, so he's flying over that 16 kill line, 16 headshot line. And obviously you could also take his kills, but honestly, I like the headshot because his headshot percentage actually holds up in these map picks. He's got a 59% and a 55%, where his KPR flops on overpass, his headshot percentage still keeps up. So I mean, if he starts doinking heads like last time, he might clear his line in map 1. If you look here on Nuke last time, he actually got 22 kills and 11 headshots. So I mean, you going into map 2 expecting him to get 5 more headshots, and sure enough, he did. You go here, he actually gets 18 and 8. So clearly he matches up well against Donk. He has no problem going up against the hype, and he's just a high caliber player, man. So I could definitely see ropz flying over his headshots and just making it real comfortable, but I'll leave that up to you to decide. Before we get into the Spirit side, man, I just want to give you guys a quick invitation to my server, man. There's tons of value here every single day. If you like the way I break down these slips, well, I do that every day for my server with multiple matches every single day for Call of Duty and CSGO, and we got NBA and all these other traditional sports in there as well. We got some GOATs in there, man. The community really loves them, and honestly, lately we've been getting a lot of positive feedback, so shout out to everyone that's joined the server and has cashed on their first day or just had a great time so far, man. I hope to see you guys there if you choose to join. But this is how we were yesterday, man. Yesterday we were actually dropped a few plays, and we pretty much went on a sweep. So we went here, we said overs lines were too sharp, the current CS2 trend favors the unders, and these lines feel 2 to 3 kills too high. So we gave them these 3-man flex play, right? The safest play possible, a 3-man flex play for these matches. We had Gokushima under 31, Sasanito under 29.5, and we had Ponter over 14 kills. Then we also said don't want to get caught betting the unders and end up seeing a banger match, so I locked in the UD value for this one. So this is for underdog. Dalfy had great value on his 29 kill line, and Nock had a 31 kill line, so we threw 35 bucks on that. And then sure enough, Gokushima and Sasanito went under, Nock went over, and Shalfie went over. So we cashed $105 on that play alone. On the overs we locked in, and then we shared this slip as well. And then this is how that other slip went in. So we did a 3-man flex, right, as advised. So Gokushima went under, Sasanito went under, but Brazilian CS let us down, man. Something about Brazilian CS is just, it's either all overtimes or it's all unders, man. So I try to fade it most of the time, but we just wanted to make a little slip with a 3-man flex just to have some action that day. But honestly, man, it didn't go in our favor, but at the end of the day, we still cashed. We still made some profit. We made like $750 of profit plus the 105 that we cashed on this slip. So no biggie, man. That was pretty much a sweep except for Ponter. And then we had DEA and Darty. We had DEA for over 16 kills and Darty for under 14. Sure enough, Darty pushed his line and DEA went over 16, man. He got like 18, I believe. So that would have been a cash. We ended up getting that refunded. But then again, we ended up doing another live play that same night. We went Marquee less than 14.5 kills and CXZI over 15.5 kills on one of those best of ones. And sure enough, we cashed another 90, man. So Marquee got 13, CXZI got 17, and we cashed, man. So if that's something you're interested, man, getting these live plays and getting my favorite slips, like right here, you're getting all the picks that I think are valid in that one matchup. But like I said, I do projections for every single matchup, and I build slips with my favorite overall picks, and there's clearly tons of value in that. I mean, yesterday we cashed a lot, and we're planning to do so the same. If I scroll down, I actually already have a matchup for the female matches today. I got a slip down here that's already been up since yesterday. Plus, we got some best of ones tonight for the North American Challenger scene. So we're gonna be playing those, and those are gonna be live plays. We will get the map picks for the game too. So there's gonna be tons of value there for the live plays, man. And like I said, just tons of value to cash. So if you want to join, man, it's only 50 cents a day. That's $15 a month, guys. Tons of value. You're getting this stuff at your fingertips every single day from not just me. You see all these channels right here under Heist Chiefs. These are all the mods we have, man, and these guys are proven, and these guys have proven themselves to the community. The community loves them, and they've made them a lot of money, man. We got a really healthy community in here. Let me just show you something real quick. The secured bags, we'll start it at March 26th, which was yesterday, and then I'll just scroll down so you guys can see, man. So these guys were cashing these plays right here that were in the premium. This is that Knock and Shalfie play. This guy cashed for 90. He was pretty hyped about that. Caught result before the headshot bump down because Jacoby actually shared this slip right here. 21 headshots for result and knock over 31 kills. This guy got the bump at 21. This guy tailed the Sasanito and Gokushima that I posted. He cashed a 3x because his other pick DMP'd, so no biggie there. We cashed this one right here. This was my slip. This guy cashed it as well. He won 21 bucks. This guy made 15 off my knock and Gokushima under. So he mixed and matched my 4 picks, and sure enough, it worked out for him. This guy cashed a live play on the map 1 kills, and this is that other live play that we cashed on the map 1 kill. So W's all day. You can see this guy's hype. He said cash, and then this guy said Jared Sens does it again, so he's pretty hyped about the W. And then you see Jacoby here. He's posting all his dubs yesterday, so W's everywhere, man. This guy's saying he tailed right here. He tailed someone in the community, made 150. So there's tons of value, guys, and every day you're getting opportunities to make a ton of money and make your initial entry fee back, right? Because it's $15 a month, but you're probably gonna make 15 bucks on your first day, and that'll pay for the entire month, and you're getting this kind of value every single day. So I mean, the value is obviously there. That's why it's selling like crazy, man. Tons of people have joined in the last week, so shout out to everyone that's joined. And you know what, I hope to see you guys there, man. I won't yap about it too much, but hit that link down below if you're interested. 50 cents a day, and I hope to see you guys there. Let's get back to the spirit side of things. We got 3 more plays that I want to go over, but first let me just explain. Magic's 25 and 26. I think his line's at like 25.5. That's very sharp. I'm gonna just stay away from Magic. Then you got Shiro 31 and 31. I think his line's at 32. So I mean, there is value there for you for the overs if you think that this match will go the distance, and I think he did perform well last time. If you go here, he dropped a 20 bomb on Mirage, and then on Nuke he actually got 18, so he got 38. So there is value on his over just because he did match up well last time, and his line is pretty close to his over, but I just didn't highlight it green. But honestly, you know what, I would take that. I would take Shiro over 32 kills. But really the ones that caught my eyes were Zontix. He actually has projections for 27 and 25 across these 2 combinations. He has a line at 29.5, meaning he needs to get 30. So this is giving you a -5 and a -3 value, which is pretty valid, man. And if you look at the way he played against FaZe last time, he only got 8 kills on Nuke, and like I said, this was a 22 round map. Then if you go to Mirage, he did get 17, but I mean, he still falls under his line comfortably. It pretty much matches his projections today, so I do feel comfortable in his under. Even if you go to Overpass, which is another map we might see, Dontix only got 11. So I really do like his under, man. I think he's not gonna, I don't see him being the top fragger against FaZe. I think that'll be more Donk's role, or maybe even Shiro, but I think Zontix will just kind of be on the side, and he probably will fall under his line. I really like that under, and the projections agree, so I would definitely take that under if I thought that this map would be quick, or at least no overtime type stuff. So next under would probably be Chopper. If you look at Chopper, his line's at 27, man. He's projecting 24 and 26, but remember, 27 is a push. He needs 28 to clear, so it is sharper, but that extra 28, I just don't see him getting there. He's projecting under on Mirage and Nuke, and he's projecting under on Nuke and Overpass with more maps, with more rounds than we actually saw last time. So if this is a quicker match, Chopper is definitely going under. Let's look at the way he performed last time. He got 15 on Nuke, which is actually not bad, but then you go here to Mirage, he got 9. So I mean, that's 24 kills. That's still under his 27 kill line. It actually needs 28 to go over. So even on Overpass, he only got 7 against FaZe. So I think it's safe to say this guy's definitely not going to be a top fragger tomorrow. Same as Zontix. I think they're just kind of keep picking up kills here and there, maybe get a few clutches or a few multi-kills here and there, which is not really sweaty. I'm not too worried about it. I would definitely take Choppers under. And now the guy that obviously everyone's thinking about and probably already took his over is Donk. Now Donk, he's projected 43 on Nuke and Mirage, man. Nuke is actually one of the maps that I've always felt comfortable taking his overs, even when they're like 43. And I'll explain why. Basically, FaZe is probably most likely going to pick Nuke. That's the only map they have an advantage against Spirit on, unless they do something sneaky and try to pull a trick out their sleeve, which is definitely possible. You should be aware of that. But if they go Nuke, man, Donk's dropping 40 bombs, bro. He dropped 43. He got 43 projected on Nuke and Mirage, and he has 48 projected on Nuke and Overpass. This goes to show, man, the kid's been shooting. If you look at his matchup, his last matchup with FaZe on Nuke, this guy dropped 32 kills in 22 rounds, man. What's that kill per round average, bro? I don't know, but it's something insane. His kill per rounds in the last 3 months against top 20 teams is 1.11 on Nuke, so there's tons of value there. Even his headshot headshots, but honestly, his kills just look so easy, man. 43 kills, 48 kills projected, and he's had us at line at 39. So he needs a 40 bomb. This kid clearly dropped 30 last time they played FaZe, so he matches up well against them. He comes in hot, ready to play against them. Not to mention, he dropped 32 on Nuke, but then he goes to Mirage and drops another 24. So you're talking about 56 kills in 2 maps. And then let's see how he did on the overpass blowout. He gets 26 on the 13-3 blowout. So clearly he plays well against FaZe, man. I think he's gonna come in and fry. I don't think FaZe will shut him down completely. They might make some adjustments and catch him slipping here and there, but I think this line is very fair. 39.5. The kid dropped 20 bombs every single time they played him, even in the blowout map. So the Donk impact's definitely gonna be there. This kid's a shooter, man. So if you guys are rooting for the overs, I mean, there's really no other way to go except Donk, unless you want to take Shiro, but that one's a little sharp, like I said. Yeah, feel free to screenshot these and make your own decisions, man. If you think that we're gonna see Mirage and overpass, if you're confident that we're gonna see Nuke and overpass, and go ahead and look at these columns and just go off of these alone. If you think that we might see Nuke and Mirage, go off of these. If otherwise, just compare both the lines like we did in the video, and you'll probably find some value, man. Build your slips. Let me know what slips you guys are building. Drop it in the comments below what slip you ended up building with this projection sheet. Let me know if you want to see more of these free projection sheets, man. And if you want to see all the projection sheets every day, I already got them up in my server, man. Let me remind you, it's 50 cents a day. That's tons of value to join the server. You're getting this kind of stuff daily at your fingertips, man. And you're getting my personal slips plus all the mods, all the stuff they post. So tons of value instantly. It's definitely worth your 50 cents a day. So don't sleep on that, man. That's where you get the most value. Unless you want to match stack like you will on this map, that's where the value's at. So you got 15 bucks in your pocket, invest it into the server, man. You'll join a good community that'll actually help you get better and cash more slips. So I hope to see you guys there. But yeah, consider subscribing if you want to see more. Drop a comment if you want to see more. Drop a comment with the slips you're going to build off this sheet. And if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. But aside from that, I hope we make a shit ton of money tomorrow, and I'll see you guys on the next one.